Good morning, it's Aisha of She Who Lives in Bliss. So, this morning I want to talk to you about pleasing God rather than men. I am, unfortunately, a notorious people pleaser, and something that God has been dealing with me about is not seeking to please people, but seeking to please God. A lot of people pleasing, I feel, is rooted in insecurity and in wanting to be liked and wanting to be approved of. And I think a lot of times, as people pleasers, if you relate to that issue, we think, oh, it's just that I want people to be happy, or it's just that I want people to, feel good or whatever. But if you really get down to the root of it, it's really about you and you wanting to be liked and you wanting to be approved of and you wanting to avoid confrontation because of insecurities and fears and all of that. And some of it is even rooted in pride, which is a whole other issue. But the main thing is that it is displeasing to God if we are more concerned about pleasing people than we are about pleasing him. Galatians, I believe 1:10 says that, am I seeking the approval of God or of man? If I'm seeking the approval of people, then I wouldn't be a servant of Christ. We are spinning our wheels and wasting our time if we're trying to go back and forth between pleasing people and pleasing God and pleasing people and pleasing God. You can't do both. People are fickle. They change their minds, right? They don't know what they want one minute from the next. They have no heaven or hell to put us in, right? And so it is God who we should seek to please. If you had a dog that you took the time to walk and buy food for and cuddle with and shelter, and then when your neighbor called it, it came running and panting and was trying to serve the neighbor and jump up and play with the neighbor and was all into your neighbor, you'd be like, I'm the one who feeds you and walks you in the cold and does everything for you, yet you're over here jumping all over the neighbor. That would be a problem for us. And I feel like, if you didn't get it in the example, we're the dog and the owner is God and the neighbor is people, right? Like God does so much for us. And so it is just disrespectful, right, for me to be trying to please people when it is he who is my master and my Lord and my savior and the lover of my soul. And so really just focusing on, okay, what does God want me to do? What would it make God happy? What can I do for his satisfaction and delight, as the word says in the Philippians. And so today, this week, I pray that we would all focus on pleasing God and not man. Remember, girl, you got this. Live in bliss.